Hello everyone, it's Scott and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast, Infinity Evolved Expert Skyblock. So in the background here, over by my cobblegen, you'll see I have two new devices. I made a piston and a redstone clock. And for those that watch my other series, the redstone clock is a very simple repeating redstone pulse. So here you see it really only needs 5 redstone, so it's better than making a repeater clock loop. And so with a little bit of stone and a little bit of redstone, I'm able to basically then combine with a piston. What I'm able to do is basically create a automatic push towards me where I can just stand here and either mine cobble or hit it with the hammer to the point that I can just build up my cobble reserves and get ready for any other kind of project that's coming down the pipe. So over to my left is my tree farm, and so a little bit in between episodes I laid down a couple more pieces of dirt. I really didn't do much more than that other than to kind of bash trees, collect saplings, bash more trees, collect more saplings. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can get some iron to basically just shear down all these oak leaves, and that's going to give me the ability to pump those leaves into the oak barrels, the ex nihilo oak barrels, which is going to vastly increase my ability to produce dirt. And so with dirt, I can sift those in the sieve and then start getting seeds. And so I noticed that the Infinity Evolved includes AgriCraft, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. And not just that, it includes magical crops. Oh ho, it does not. Okay, so I guess some of those alpha things I saw must have changed, because it looks like, yeah, we only have Thaumcraft Essence, some Essence Berries, which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be able to get, because I don't think Essence Berry... Oh, okay, I can sieve down stone in the Ex Nihilo Sieve, and looks like, yep, limestone, iron, gold. So this will be another alternative way of getting drops. So actually, I might want to do that, because that'll start to produce a more reliable, well, these are all 1% chance drops, but it'll give me a more reliable way to get materials. So I guess I'll have to do that in place of magical crops. Unfortunate. I was kind of looking forward to that, but oh well, what can you do? So it looks like my tree farm's working pretty well. I already leveled up my axe once here, so I'm up to a comfortable skill level. It increased the attack speed a little tiny bit, and let's fill in the rest of these. Doot 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 doot. So you can see that the tree growth is pretty good as far as the getting wood. So I'm up to 30 wood just now. I have 11 saplings, so that's pretty cool. So let's head up and at least cash in another piece of dirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I put slabs above just to kind of waterproof these dirt barrels. So oak barrels with the dirt in them, because if they're empty, then they'll start to collect water. Now I'm at a little bit of an impasse because it's going to be a little while until I can get a bucket. So looking here, I'm going to need iron plate, which means I need to either hit them with a hammer or have some kind of block cutting machine. So metal press. So these are all different. Well, if I had a lot of iron, that's actually not that difficult. Iron plate, iron press. Yeah, so these are all interesting stuff. Okay, I'm not that familiar with industrial craft, but I guess I will be very shortly. Okay, iron castings, immersive engineering, got it. Okay, so I'll need that forge hammer sometime soon, it looks like, which means I only need 5 ingots. So from there, looks like I've already gathered 13 here, so that's easily combined in a 2x2 pattern, which I can then burn down in the furnace. 3, do I want to do that? Well, I guess I'll have to, yeah, I'll throw a little bit more oak in after these 3 burn, so that way I can get some more charcoal to light up the base. Looks like I'm already kind of running out of my torches. So let's throw this together while I'm waiting for this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Throw that in. That'll use up the rest of that that charcoal burn. So up here, I've been expanding these slabs. Whoops. Okay, let's try that again as I fail in my parkour. So these slabs are basically blocking the ability for the trees to grow above, I think, like a 7 height, which means that the trees will never grow into those monster, massive trees. They'll stay down there at the normal tree level. So that way I'll always be able to harvest them from the ground compared to this. So I think the next task I want to work on is actually creating a mob farm. So let me gather up a little bit more cobble, and then I'll get right on that. Alright, I'm back, and I was finally able to make a set of shears. So shears only require 2 pieces of iron. They're vanilla Minecraft. And what I want to demo is how easy it is to get the leaves. And so each one of these leaves is going to count as equivalent to a sapling in the oak barrel. And so, and it's also giving me saplings. So you can see I just got 3 of them, as well as dropping apples and all sorts of stuff. So I was reading how I will eventually. Oh, there goes the shears, but you can't actually put shears into a anvil. I'm sorry, you can't put shears into a enchantment table in order to add enchantments, but you can, I've heard, add shears in an anvil to give them an enchantment. So I'm curious if adding a looting or a fortune, I guess, would be more appropriate to shears would increase the ability to get drops. Now, I don't think I'd be able to repair them, so it's kind of like a once and done thing, but it's something I might want to explore later in the game when it's time to, or when I have an abundant iron supply. So let's see. So the next step is something I want to demo. In the beginning of the game, we were all given a device called a chicken. Where was it? Where did I put it? Right here. Chicken stick. Right. So the chicken stick is actually a hammer. Though it'd be hard to believe it. Let me place down gravel. So just like a normal hammer, it'll knock down items, but you see, it didn't actually take any damage. So it's actually different from the ex nihilo hammers, but there's actually something that I did learn while I was researching the chicken stick, is that you can now combine hammers into a 3x3 pattern to create a compressed stone hammer. So the Ex Compressum mod is something new here to, well, at least new to me, I'll put it that way, is a mod that basically is designed to help speed up the early Skyblock game. And so what you can do is take, well, let me just show you. So if I take the gravel and put it in a 3x3 pattern, I can create compressed gravel. And it turns out that if you hit compressed gravel, actually, can I Nope. Okay. If you hit compressed gravel with the compressed hammers, da 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 da. Okay. Let's head down here and lay them out. 1, 2. Let's hit it with the compressed stone hammer. One hit will break it into 9 pieces of sand. So it's as if I had gone and smacked them 9 times. Well, obviously that's a much better way to go about this. So I think that's how I'm going to be breaking my my gravel and my... Oops, what happened? Broken. Okay, figures. So that's how I'm going to be... I'll be compressing my material and then hitting them down with compressed stone hammers, because it's just going to be such a time saver to go through and just do it this way compared to the one-by-one method with uncompressed material and a stone hammer. So I'm going to need to build up a couple pieces of iron. So let me get back to breaking down material, and I will see you soon. Alright, so this is the other ability of the chicken stick, and that is to summon chickens. So I did a little prep here, because I figured it was going to happen. It happened once before and the chicken flew over the edge. But what I have here is a lure. Come on in, Mr. Chicky. Here, Chicky, Chicky, Chicky. Come inside. Come inside. Come on. You can do it. Yes. Who wants a seed? Okay, get in there. Alright, good, good, good. Get in there, get in there. Thanks. Haha. So, I now have my first animal on the island. Great. And I also want to report that I have sugarcane and wheat from knocking down dirt in the sieve. And so I'm going to do a little bit more. Here, what am I up to? I'm up to 3 more pieces of iron and a lot more compressed gravel. So I'm going to knock these guys down, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've cleaned up all those infested leaves, there's another item that I want to make that's going to help speed up some of my actions, and that is to create another item in Ex Compressum, which is the Heavy Sieve. So if we go over here to the Heavy Oak Sieve, we see that it's oak wood, sticks, and these heavy silk mesh. So each of these is 4 silk mesh, and each silk mesh is the normal 9. So so that means I need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's an awful lot of string, which fortunately I'm able to get. So let's burn this down into sticks and then craft myself up a heavy silk mesh. So let's grab 2 of those, and that should give me what I need for the heavy sieve. Great. And so with the compressed material, here, let's place this down right here. So if I go and I grab my compressed gravel, and here's, let me just break it down quick. Grab my heavy compressed stone hammer. So this is going to greatly speed up my my dust saving. So let's take the sand here and lay it out again. Here we go. Let's grab 10 more stacks of that. And grab all the dust back out. So what I'm going to want to do is take all this dust and transform it into compressed dust. And then what's going to happen is the heavy sieve is going to go through and basically work on all of these Okay, so compressed dust. So if I go to the Heavy Sieve and work it down, actually I'm a little worried. Let's before I do that, let's reinforce the flooring here. 5, 6. Actually, I didn't test this yet, so I'm a little worried about the item spray, I guess, for lack of a better term. So when items are gonna jump out, let's make sure they're not just gonna hop right over the backside here. So, all right, let's keep sieving. So one of those gives me 2 pieces, actually, of yellorium, of actually gunpowder, iron. Let me clear my inventory so I can get a little better. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to put those in the other chest. Okay. All right. Let's focus. Dump all these back here. This guy's going to go down here in the compressed area. So the upper part of my inventory will now be open for the results of the compressed sieve. So one normal cycle of a heavy oak sieve is essentially going to do 9 actions of a regular sieve, and so I basically sped myself up nine times, which is good because I need a lot of material here in the beginning of the game. So let's take a look at this. See what I got in that stack. So pretty good. That was very quick. So I have 11 more powdered ore, and throw everything back. So 14. That's going to give me 4 more. So that's 3 more rather. So combine that with my existing 3, 6. Great. So let's burn that down now in the furnace. I forgot, you can't shift click those like you can the others. Okay, so gravel and cobble. Yep, okay, sand, gravel, cobble. Okay, let me grab another piece of sugar cane. So, see, where's my farm eventually going to... Actually, I don't know. So I'm just going to have to keep redirecting this water flow for a while until I can get a pretty decent area. I think I'm going to bend it back this way and have my farm be underneath. I did plant the aluminum oreberry bush in the darkness here under the stairs, so those oreberry bushes have to be planted in low light levels for them to reproduce. So let's... how's my chicken doing? All right. 1 egg. Awesome. So let's check in on my iron. Yep, done. Okay, so what I want to do next is to make a device called a fan. So under open blocks, what I'm going to need to do is make these iron bars, ingots, and a half slab. Iron bars are pretty simple. It's just the standard vanilla Minecraft 6 pieces. Okay, let me grab my other piece of iron as well as some cobblestone half slabs. So throw that in here, in here, in here, and there we go, my first fan. Great. Okay, the next thing I want to do is get started on a mob farm. So I've built a extension from the base 30 blocks away. Technically, you only need to be 25, but I was looking through my options as far as automated killing, and I'm kind of limited here in expert mode. So normally you would get an iron spike that would kill the monsters as soon as the monsters fall on top of them. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to have a QED before I even get to this point. So it's the normal recipe, but the QED is going to be way down the line. Likewise, even the simple wooden spike is going to require magical wood, which frankly I can't do until I have enchanting, which is going to be quite a while away. Though it is interesting that there are some formulas for simple books that just for the purpose of making magical wood. Wonder if an emerald and that's a level 1. So the deal with magical wood is the higher the enchantment level, the more wood you get out of each creation, or the more blocks you get out of each creation. It's kind of a weird setup, but alright, so that means I'm going to have to kill the mobs myself, which in order for that to happen, I need to have a drop area. So I'm going to craft a simple drop area here. So I'm going to plan on having a single, so in order to get spiders, I need to have a 2x2 layout, but I'm not necessarily thinking that I'm going to worry about those. Actually, yeah, they're going to get stuck, aren't they? Because spiders won't go down a drop column, so they might get stuck up at the top. Alright, so I have to build it thin enough that a spider would never spawn. So that means I'm going to stick with a kind of a 1-block channel. So to do that, let's keep this simple. So let's start out like this and build ourselves up. I think the rule is 23 blocks will kill on contact. So I think what I'm gonna do, when I do that, when I build a 20, I'll build a 25 tall channel here. So that was 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be a little careful here. Wonder how. Oh, okay, and then it's also gonna kill me on the way down. Okay, I didn't think of that because I'm gonna take damage. Well, actually, I might be able to do this. Well, we'll see. What's the worst can happen? All right. Well, what's the worst can happen, I guess, is I can run out of material before I even get to the base of the. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to use this gravel. Unfortunately, I may have misplanned, but oh well. It's not gonna look pretty, but it doesn't have to look pretty right now. It just has to work. So let's. How many am I up to? I think I'm up to 10. So 2. Actually, this will work out well because I don't even have to. I don't even have to be next to it. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 'Okay, so this should be high enough now. 1, 2, 24 to kill on contact. So at this level, let me build up the rest of the walls, and then what I'm imagining is like a kind of a narrow channel here at the top that's going to extend backwards away from the base. Probably about 5 or 6 blocks, but I also need it to be 3 tall. So let's, yep, this will work out pretty good. Okay, so now I'm at the top here, so I need to craft a platform. So let's do this, and let's go out, say about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll seal this in here. Do I have more gravel? Alright, I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is build a 3-block tall uh, corridor in here. So, and then I'm going to cap it off with cobblestone slabs. So let's do, let's see, this and slabs. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 2, 2. There we go. All right, and then we'll fill in the sides like so. Okay. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. And next what I'd like to do is, this is where I'm going to place the fan. So the fan will be focused this direction. And I'm going to have a lever on the backside. Okay, so when, let's throw a piece of gravel there. So when I flick the fan, it's going to blow all the stuff over to that hole, and down it goes. So what I'll need to do is then seal everything in with my last pieces of, oh dear. I did not think this was going to be this much material. Okay, so, Alright, well, best laid plans, right? Okay, so let's figure out how we're going to seal everything in with my remaining blocks. This is probably going to get really ugly really fast, but let's burn down the rest of this oak wood. 14 wood, 5 blocks, a little bit of gravel, a little bit of stone. Okay, well, you know, I'm probably not going to come up here for a while. So let's at least seal this in like so. Okay. In fact, I'm not exactly even sure how I'm going to get down, but okay. Alright, I'm going to take these pieces of gravel, because I think I'm probably going to need to drop them down the hole here. Alright, well that's not going to be near enough for me to, so let's just cap that off just in case I fall down. Actually, let's dump these 4 pieces of gravel down too. The idea is that if I need to jump down, I'll at least be able to land on those pieces of gravel instead of falling to my death. Still highly likely I'm going to fall to my death, mind you, but hey, we'll see what happens next. Alright, so at this point, let's hit F7, see that we have a we have a good enough light level to spawn monsters day or night. Let's flick that switch. So any monsters that spawn are going to get pushed here all the way out. So I'm going to seal above the fan. So monsters will come over here and get pushed and fall. Alright. So how am I going to get down? I guess at this point... Ooh, I forgot that my pickaxe is broken on top of everything else. Alright, 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 alright. Let's not do that. Okay, that was kind of dumb. Let's not use the cobblestone slabs to break my fall. Let's use the okay, yeah, we're gonna use the oak slabs. Okay, good. Alright, that actually worked. Okay, so now I'm all the way down. So let's clear my path out. Great. Okay. And here I am at the bottom. Alright, so let's seal in the backside. And then let's make a, I don't know, a little spot where monsters cannot come out. Alright, so with that, I think I'm actually ready to sit back and let them spawn. Okay. So let's come over here, and I can't see what's going on. Okay, let's dump off all of our stuff. Now, how am I going to kill the mobs? That's a good question. Let's grab some cobble. Do I have any more cobble? Yeah, so let's fix the pick at this point. Okay. So this pick is getting worse every time I repair it. So, actually, what did I just do? Did I put the pick back? And oh man, I'm losing it. All right, pick goes here. So it's gonna get transformed from a 5.38 mining speed to a 4.18. Okay. So the question is, can I survive whatever's spawning over there? Now the problem is I can't make a sword until I make a this point a Tinker's Construct smeltery, which means I'm kind of stuck with my raw items. So this is going to do how much damage? Probably not enough. 4, 2, okay. The axe is going to do 4. So really I'm best off with the mattock, it looks like. Yeah, the mattock's the only thing that's going to do significant damage. So let's drop off everything that I can't risk losing in case I get knocked over the edge, let's say. Highly likely at this point. Let's grab one chest. Well, actually, let's grab a little bit more slabs just in case. And let's run up and confront whatever was there in the... Oh, really? Really? Alright, let's block that off. Alright, let's try again. Man, did not expect... There must have been a creeper in there. That's all I can figure. I really wasn't watching, as you could see. So let's get... do I have any more? Well, I could use gravel. It's not the best. But at this point... Pick? What did I just do with my pick? Here it is. Okay. 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 Good. Is this going to be safe enough? Probably not. So, how am I going to collect the items, actually? Yeah, I didn't think of that. Alright, that means I need to build a little bit down here. Whoops, and like that, I make my first blunder. Okay. Let's step back and see what spawns, if anything. And is it going to die on impact? I don't know. This is extremely risky. I feel really unsafe here with this small platform. I really should make a kind of a backing here. Okay. So let's do that and that. Okay. Do I have to get 25 blocks away? Probably. See if I can get that something to spawn again. Ooh, okay. Not great. Not great at all. So it must be low health, which is not bad actually, because that means that I'm going to have good enough experience drops. Maybe I can. Yeah, why don't I do it like this? I'll build that platform up. So that way I can walk in right here. There we go, that'll work. So they'll fall down on here, and then I can just whack their feet. And plus with the half slabs, actually, let's do this. Yep, so they'll fall down, they'll be on the half slab so they can't walk off. The only thing I might have a problem with are baby zombies. Yeah, actually, I'm definitely going to have a problem with baby zombies. So that means I'm kind of stuck in this space until I have a hopper or something. What's the word I'm looking for? The vacuum hopper that's going to be able to pick up things on demand. So let's head away and let things build up then. And good, now I can actually see through and see if monsters are there. So let's drop off this stuff. Oh good, some bones. That means I can actually increase the durability of some of my items. Yep, okay, so a pickaxe plus a... Oh, I think I have to do that in the tool station. Okay, so pickaxe plus a bone doesn't modify it. Okay. I guess the doing a bone, yeah, it must be an expert mode thing that the bones don't upgrade the Tinker Construct. Okay, let's kill that creeper, and it looks like I lost a creeper head. Why don't I just seal in the backside for now? That way I don't lose any drops. I'd rather get everything than lose drops at this point. So, I think that's going to work. So, it's kind of a very simple mob farm. And it gets them to the point where it's very safe for me to kill them. So, I'm going to call that a success for now until I can get more material to beef this guy up. Alright, with that, I'm going to call this an episode. So, I'm going to spend a little bit of time beefing up my resources. I'm going to try to get the Tinker's Construct Smeltery up and running next episode. And I think that'll then open up ore doubling as well as getting me started on getting some more advanced material and advanced metals. So if you could, please leave a comment or a like. And if anyone has any suggestions about what I should work on next, please leave them in the comments below. And I will see you next time in Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock Expert Mode. Bye!